What's up, family and friends? Welcome to the Woke Nation, our nation of factual truth. Where we feel free to share knowledge and spread the knowledge of factual truth without fear, without favor, and without faith. Where we encourage us to live our lives and live it well through the knowledge of factual truth because it's our lives. And personally, I encourage you to enjoy your life wherever you are. The only way you can live well, enjoy your life, is through knowledge. Understand or know that your life is great and you are born to live that life, explore that life, and enjoy that life. There is no good and bad or evil life. What we have is natural life. And in nature, there is positive and negative. Positive is not good or greater or better than negative. And negative is also not like opposite of positive. They are not fighting each other, they work together. But it's in religion you have war. You don't have war in nature. Okay, so I'm sharing with us what are that. Who are they? Who are they? And the reason why I'm sharing this is because the majority of us, since we all know through indoctrination at home, in religious institutions, and the school system, that our invaders. When you're talking about invaders, you're talking about those Arabs and Europeans that invaded Africa and killed Africans, raped Africans, colonized Africans, kidnapped Africans, miseducated Africans. Until today, Africans are suffering from that. And because of that indoctrination, they made us all that pool of indoctrination that we drink from. We seem to put them over us as people smarter than us, as people greater than us, as people stronger than us. But nature disagrees with that lie, as I also have done. We are greater than them, we are stronger than them, we are mightier than them. That's why they actually plan to attack us. When they presented themselves as merchants or as our neighbors, but they are evil. They are jealous of what we are, of who we are. They were envious of what we have. Everything they don't have, we have them. I mean, everything they need, we have them in abundance. Initially, they were buying from us, but after they decided to become evil themselves. That's why when they wrote their book, they said that the Lucifer was perfect until evil was found in him. You're supposed to know who is the Lucifer, who is the God, who is the Jesus in the Bible. It's talking about those who invaded Africa. And today, because they succeeded in their plan against Africans, majority of Africans are agreeing with their lives that yes, we deserve the ill treatment, the evil, the plan against us. And some Africans who have maybe kind of money or prosperity as they claim it to be, don't want us also to use our brain to say, wait a minute, if we are evil, so why is it these people came killing us And we didn't kill them. We're supposed to be the one that's supposed to kill them first, not them killing us. You know, at work, I was discussing with my co-worker, you know, talking about what is going on with our people. He said, yeah, you know, our ancestors were doing witchcraft, blah, blah. Number one, they don't even know what is witchcraft. It's religion that vilified that. Witchcraft is not evil thing. Witches and wizards are not evil thing. It is people that are wise, people that can see, you know. But that doesn't make them spiritual being. That doesn't make them, they can see things in nature, which you can also see it if you want to see it. You know, before corrupt people, those people that were corrupted by the invaders begin to spiritualize everything. And today you see majority of Africans still think that what is for their retrogression is actually for their progress. You know, you see Africans saying that they are happy that Christianity brought civilization to us. Christianity, you know, we were in darkness before this people came and brought light to us. But think about it. Where is darkness? Where is light? Light is in the darkness. In fact, light is the product of darkness. Without darkness, you can never have light. Darkness is permanent. Light is temporal. So, Africans don't know that they are the darkness. They are the thick darkness, where everything is found, not outside darkness. That's why they wrote in their book that their God promised to give them the treasures of darkness. That's where you see the treasures of this life: diamonds, gold, oil, those mineral resources we have, because we are the dark people. There is nothing evil about darkness. It is people who have religious mindset or spiritual mindset that are still talking that darkness is evil, light is good bullshit. We are the darkness. And in their book, they wrote that their God is found in the thick darkness. That's where their God is, and that's why they cannot see their God. Because all they have about their God is just what they stole from Africa. That's copied from Africa, plagiarize it and say, okay, this is God. But it's not, it does not exist. That's why it's invisible. You cannot see that God. So before I proceed, I noticed that sometimes some people complain about the volume of this. I think I found that I suspected what is causing this is Facebook. Like if I play music in the beginning, they begin to mute, you know, the video. Like they say, oh, you know, they mute it in certain countries. So I've seen people complaining, and sometimes I said they should check their own device, but I found out it's not our device problem. It's Facebook admins doing their job, which is if you're talking the factual truth about what is going on in this world, they have to mute you because they see what I talk also like about black and the white people, but they can't stop it because the factual truth must prevail. It's prevailing. So that's it. Who are they? When I say who are they, I want you to know that those things they taught you to believe against yourself or against your ancestors. I want to show you the people they actually used to establish it, especially among black people or Africans. Anytime you have black people, you're talking about Africa, whether they're in Asia, in Europe, in America, in Africa. Black people are everywhere. We are the darkness that was upon the face of the whole earth. We were everywhere, okay? And we are still everywhere till today. And they cannot survive without us because we are the thick darkness. You cannot have light without darkness. So, in Matthew chapter 23, verse 15, he said that these invaders, that's where you can read about these invaders in the New Testament also. In the Old Testament, you read them in the Genesis chapter 11, 1 to 9. Verse 15 of Matthew 23 says, "Woe to you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for you travel land and sea to win one proselyte, and when he is won, you make him twice as much a son of hell as yourself." Think. Let me read it with another translation. Um, 15. He said, "You Pharisees and teachers of the law of Moses are in for trouble. You are nothing but show-offs. You travel over land and sea to win one follower, and when you have done so, you make that person twice as fit for hell as you are." So, any African who is following Judaism, who is following Christianity, who is following Islam, they are twice as fit for hell as those who converted them. So, who are the people who did those things that many Africans believe to be true against Africa and Africans? Who was capturing and selling Africans as slaves? Who were or was capturing and selling Africans as slaves in Africa? There was no such thing called slavery in Africa until the invaders came. Those invaders, they are Arabs and Europeans. The first to enslave Africans or to invade and enslave Africans were the Arabs. The Europeans learned how to enslave Africans from the Arabs. And that's why till today, that war continues because they are fighting over Africa since then among Christians and the Muslims and Jews. The war going on currently in Gaza is between Jews and the Muslims. So it's between Judaism and Islam. Then the war going on in Ukraine and Russia is war between Christians. In other places, like in Nigeria, you see the war between Christians and Muslims is still going on till today. So, and in other places, especially in Africa, the war we always have in Africa is between Christians and the Muslims. And it's going on both in politics and everything going on in Africa. And that's why the woke Africans want to put stop to that. We want to terminate those evil in our land. Abrahamic religion is evil in our land, including spirituality. Is against nature, or they are against nature. Many of you don't know that when the Arabs invaded Africa, they created that Mohammedan army. Because remember, it was Mohammedan before Islam. But many of us don't know that. Okay? I think somebody says after they wrote Quran, that's when it became Islam. Okay, so understand about the Mohammedan army, you can search for it. The present day Nigeria, the military of Nigeria was Mohammedan army converted to become Nigerian government, because when the British government was invading and taking our land and enslaving us, they were using Mohammedan army because Arabs already established it, so they came using it. And that's why they were invading any territory that is not Muslim territory, that doesn't accept Islam, especially those in Igbo land. So, but any parts that accept Islam, they will not invade them, but they were invading mostly the ancient Africans, because no ancient African will accept Judaism or Islam or Christianity. No. Okay, so but they use Mohammedan army to invade and capture and enslave Africans, especially the ancient Africans, which is called today Ndibo, but it's actually Ndibo, the ancient Africans, the original people. So Many of us don't know that. It's even when I came to America, I learned that the Mohammedan army was converted by the British because they're the one. Nigeria is their business, will I say, empire or enterprise. They're the one that created Nigeria in 1914 too. So they turned the Mohammedan army they were using to capture our people and enslave us and turn it into Nigerian military. Today, the Nigerian military today is funded or was funded on Mohammedan army. And that's why look at them today, how they deal with our people, because we stay their enemies and they're still our enemy. Although that our brothers, but they were, that's why I said, who are they? They were converted into Islam. And you know, when Mohammedan was in power, when they came anywhere they want to take, they will say Mohammedan or death. If you don't confess to believe in their religion, Mohammedan, then you are killed. And they still continue in Islam until today. You see what they do when you even speak against Muhammad, or when you speak against Muhammad, they can kill you if they have that power or if you are among them. But if you know they can do that, why are you staying among them? Why are you staying with them? Why are you seeing them as your friend, as your neighbor? No, see them as what they are. They are your enemies. Because they are not real Africans. They are converted Africans. They are not real Africans. They are not true Africans. They are converted Africans. Those Africans in Abrahamic religions are converted Africans by force. Okay. So who was killing twins also? These are another lie. Most of our people believe it, especially the educated ones. We even had a Nigerian saying that, that his forefather, grandfather, either did that or something. I say. But that your forefather that did that was a Christian. He was not African traditionalist. No true African will enslave anyone or kill anyone, especially children. You know what Africans call life or call human being? The beauty of life. The people that say that human being is beauty of life, then you believe they turn around, begin to kill twins. But if you can check history, ask yourself who were using babies for alligator bait to catch alligators in the water. They will kill a pregnant woman, take the baby out and use it as bait. The same way you use worm today to catch a fish when you go out fishing. Africans didn't do that. But do you see here Africans teaching that white people did that to us? No, they haven't. They are too scared to do that. Because they're afraid white people may come with bomb and kill all of them if they say that. How can people who are using babies as alligator bait and they will invade your land, then they will kill the great men there, then rape the women and take the children into slavery? That's how they brought homosexuality in Africa. They will come because a man in Africa have multiple women living with him, have many children. They will bring the man in the presence of his children and his wives, sodomize him. That's why you see sodomy in their book, not in African anything. Homosexuality have nothing to do with Africa. It have everything to do with Arabs and Europeans. Whether you accept it or not, you can report me. There's nothing they can do except to block me or remove me from their social media. But I will continue doing it even offline, wherever I am. If anybody bring up such thing, I always say the same thing I'm saying to you. I don't need any diploma to say that or any degree. But think about the people who were, killing people. They tagged witches and wizards. Turn around and tell you your ancestors were killing twins. You believe it? No, those your ancestors that were killing twins were Christians. Even till today, when you go to they call it south, but it is east. eastern part, they are Igbos too, like Calabar. You see where they say they are killing children, they say they are calling them witch. They say he's a witch or she's a witch. They kill them, or you see them beating them. Witch hunt, who invented it? Europeans. And when they came to Africa, they look at, don't you see Christians? Somebody that the same parents, but even your own parents, calling you demonic, saying you are possessed with evil spirit. Africans weren't doing that before. Africans, we don't have what is evil spirit. That's bullshit. We don't have it. But many of you, because today in African tradition, you hear about evil spirit, good spirit. It's not our thing. We didn't have spirit originally. Spirituality is not our originality. Spirituality is not our root. Africans, wake up. Our root, our originality is science. We were builders, not believers. But they tell you, is it Marisala or who? Hey, she is the one that ended the clean of twins. For where? They are the one that started slavery. They are the one that tell you they ended it. They didn't. They only renamed it. The same way they tell you that they are the one that ended the clean of twins anywhere. It's a lie. Ended where? Who was having beliefs or belief system? Not Africans. You can read that again. I quoted it just earlier. Genesis chapter 11, 1 to 9 will teach you this thing. Africans were original people. They consulted themselves. They weren't consulting any God. There was no spirit. They consulted themselves. They said, come, let us make. Come, let us build. Come, let us make. See, first they said, come, let us make things to build. Then they said, let us build. They build. Then he said, let us make names for ourselves. Not names for any God. Not names for any other person. That's why some people will tell you that Africans had no religion. They were paying homage to their ancestors and to nature. But we don't need to pay homage to any nature or to any ancestors. All we need to do is to live, continue living our lives. We are the ancestors you're claiming you are paying homage to. There's no ancestor you're supposed to be pouring libation to. But we have been so taught away from our truth. Many of them, the elders today, they are misguided elders also. They believe bullshit without using their brain. We were builders first. You said, okay, tell me, who were those people they wrote in the Bible, Genesis chapter 11, that didn't consult any God? They were building themselves. Then God came. He said God came down to see. It's white people. They came. They were the invaders, Arabs and Europeans. They came to see what we have done. They will become our students also before they became our enemies. You can say these people are one. These people are the Africans were one. We had no tribes before. Many of you don't care to even think. We had family. It's called African family structure. When they invaded us and taught us English, that's the best way we put it, according to our ancestor, Dr. Ben. African family structure. Not African marriage. We never have marriage in Africa also. No, we have family. That's why they will tell you it's family and family. Before you go there, today you're saying you're going to marry. They say, how is that family? It used to be family. And when that woman going to the other family, she became daughter there, not wife. Daughter. A wife is a slave. The reason why they make you believe certain things against your ancestors is to justify their evil, which they did to us. So you think that, yeah, your ancestors, they deserve it. They deserve to be enslaved. They deserve to be killed. No, they don't. It's you that believe that nonsense that's supposed to be enslaved, that's supposed to be killed. You think it will not happen. We're coming up, don't worry. Who are the kidnappers today in your land? Let me come to today. Okay, forget about the past. Today, as we are living, who are the people who are doing all the kidnapping going on in your neighbor, in your community, in your town today? Are they not Christians? Are they not Christians? Think. They are the one doing that. That thief in your village is a Christian. That man who is doing poison and killing people in your village is a Christian. In fact, all of them go to church, sit on the same pews, then they come out and use juju to kill themselves. Christians, you don't know that these people did everything and still doing everything to make sure Africans don't know themselves and African things remain down. Because that's the only way they can excel. The day they will go down is the day Africans rise up and begin to recover their heritage with their powers. Who are the unknown gunmen now as we speak in Nigeria? Who are the unknown gunmen? Who are the unknown gunmen? Are they not Christians? Are they not Muslims? No, they are your ancestors, right? Who are the unknown gunmen? You are doing something, they come here and kill people, kidnap whoever they want to. And have you seen anywhere in Igbo land or those places that are kidnapping in Nigeria where the youth or the people in one time say, let us train ourselves to defend ourselves? No, you will not see it. What are they doing? They go to church, they come back, they pray, and wait to their God. Then they create vigilante. One of them, one day, they pass information to the kidnappers. They come also working with them. Tell me, who are the Fulani herdsmen in Africa? Who are they? Are they not Muslims? Are they your ancestors? Anytime somebody tell you that what your ancestors did, try to find out when that thing happened and who did that. You must find out those Africans who are capturing their brothers, selling them into slavery, were either Christians or Muslims. No two Africans did that. That's why when they kidnap Africans, even come to America, it's still their Igbo landing. They say it's better to die than to be slaves. What we had were elders. We never have kings. Kingship is part of slavery. They want you to keep it. No, it's your tradition. It's your tradition. When you see people mask themselves, and Africans weren't doing all that, this masquerade you are doing today, masquerade is our culture. It's not your culture. It's their culture, not yours. Nature don't cover. Nature exposes. That's why darkness brings light. You see it. When you are hiding things, you are evil. Why are you wearing, covering yourself? You see how they use it to flog and they tell you that driving out demons and all that. Africans never have demons in their, even in their cosmology. They never have anything demon, God, Jesus, Satan, and all that. How can you say God created his own rival? That's bullshit. At least what Pope did recently is supposed to teach you there is no God. Because if there is God, Pope wouldn't dare to say, okay, priest now can bless same-sex couple. No, it's man that wrote the Bible and man changing it. That's why the Bible have thousands of different versions. If there is God, no, he wouldn't even have need a Bible. Because God is supposed to be speaking to whoever. Have you gone to any native doctor place and they say they have book? No, you see them say they talk to their oracle, whatever. What are you saying? They listen, they respond. Okay, they say. You don't need book. If your God is real, you don't need any book. You're calling his will. When you have his will, it means he's dead. That's why you can read his will. You don't read the will of the living. You read the will of the dead person. That's why they have Holy Ghost too. It's a dead God, useless God, non-existent God, foolish God. Who are the ones, the criminals terrorizing your area today? Those who are going, doing breaking and entry, those who are going, snitching for pointing out who to be kidnapped or all that. Are they not Christians? Are they not Muslims? Yeah, I'm talking to you Africans in your own place. Who are those fraudsters today, 419ers? Those you call your brethren. You do business with them, they cheat you, they take your money and run away. Are they not Christians? Are they not Muslims? They tell you your ancestors were doing all that bullshit. You say, yeah. Nigeria call it 419. Another one. Who are the corrupt leaders you have in Africans today? Every leader in Africa is corrupt, whether it's in politics or in tradition. All the leaders in Africa today are corrupt. And they are Christians or Muslims. We don't have any true African who is a king in Africa. It's against nature to have a king, because a king is a slave owner. Do you want to hear that? Are your politicians not Christians and Muslims? After the election, when they swear them in, what did they use to swear themselves in? They used Quran or Bible. But it's your ancestors that were evil. No, our ancestors were evil. That's why I leave them. I'm a Christian now. I worship God of Israel and Jesus Christ of Nazareth. In Igbo land today, they can't even go to their village. In Lagos, Igbos already Igbo, Lagos government, maybe Hausa government, they're the one that benefiting with what is happening in Igbo land. Because Igbos don't go to their village anymore. They are Christians, but they cannot travel anymore because they're afraid of being kidnapped or killed. But they say the God of Israel is better than the God of their ancestors, right? But their ancestors never had one. But they don't know that. They don't know the word that's saying the gods of their ancestors were the one also combated by the Arabs and the Europeans. How about the king? The king of your town, is he not a Christian? The emir, is he not a Muslim? The chief, is he not a Christian or Muslim? The Alhaji, okay, Christians call chiefs, then Muslims call Alhajis, right? Okay. All of them has nothing to do with the real Africans. We don't have real Africans running anything in Africa today. Because if you come out as a real African, the African Christians and African Muslims will rise against you. They will make sure nobody buy your whatever. Okay, we are coming on. No matter how you try, no matter how broad you think your hands are, no matter how things you think you have achieved, you cannot cover the sun from shining. It must shine. You that is crying that somebody betray you, tell me that person that betray you, is he not a Christian or a Muslim? Tell me. No, tell me if that person is not a Christian or a Muslim. I hear some stupid people coming out. Igbo people don't like themselves. You see, they go to abroad. You and your brother do business. You know, tell me, is that person not a Christian? The person that betray you in that business, the person that betray you in that relationship, are they not Christians? Are they not Muslims? Oh no, he used me and dumped me. Are they not Christians? You won't talk that one. You want us to accept your tears. I'm not moved by your tears. I'm not moved by you complaining against my people. You are stupid. I know better. If you know me, have you ever seen me say that Igbo people Igbo people hate themselves? I can never say that. I have told you already. If like now, white people complain against black people, I will support black people. Because yes, we have suffered enough. That's what I mean. I'm qualified to vote in America. The last time I voted was for Obama. I will never vote for any white man. You see me sharing things about American politics. I'm against Trump also because of nonsense he talk about against my people. Then you say, oh no, what he says is right. No, you say Africa is a shithole country. No, he's part of the problem. He himself benefiting from it today. But you, because you don't care, you are a Christian or you're a Muslim or you're a spiritualist or you are into belief system. So you are a believer. You believe without seeing. That's why you're suffering too. You think, oh no, your ancestor is stopping you or your ancestors are helping you. No. So who are they? Who did all these things or who are doing all these things in Africa? They are combated Africans. They are not true Africans. You say that true Africans, show me one, and I will show you that they are not. Because I know how to judge them. and they will also bow. You see, they run away. So the invaders, Arabs and Europeans, and the religion or Abrahamic missionaries, or those missionaries in Abrahamic religions, they lied against Africa and against Africans. That's why I read that place for you to see, Matthew 23:15. They crossed land and sea to combat people, and when they combat that people, those people became too wise, more wicked as like they are, children of hell. Children of hell. Welcome. So don't believe what they said. Don't believe what they wrote. Yes, they taught you all that in school, but they lied to you. They lied to us about everything. Everything. Including the science they are teaching you is a useless one. Everything they teach you is to keep you down, not to keep you up, not to raise you up. That's why you see all the educated people. The people that are politicians in your life, are they not educated? So education is key. Education is key. Key for what? Which education? Foreign education. What is foreign education? Is it not why you see Boko Haram coming against the West? They say, no, it's foreign education. No, we don't need it. But because you think you can speak English and work, okay, that's okay. No, that's bullshit. I don't celebrate any celebrity in Africa. I don't. If nothing they have moves me. You know how many, buy land. I'm not investing in any land. It's evil to buy land. You don't know that. Africans weren't doing all that nonsense. And you see today, some people that went back to village, they become land agents and making money, selling land and all that. It's part of the evil we're talking about. The land, we're supposed to know what is in the land and use it to build ourselves. We don't know. I want to sell the land. I'm going abroad. I want to build a house now. I'm buying land to build a house. The land is supposed to use to take care of yourself. That land is there that you don't need anything from outside because everything you need is in that land. Africans, wake up. Don't believe what they wrote. Whether those books they write, science book, bullshit, it's a lie. It's bullshit. You think it's science book that make Elon Musk rich and other? You think it's what they wrote that make Trump? No. Imagine if Trump is a black man. He would have been rotten in jail. If Obama has done 1% of the crime that Trump has committed and still committing, he will be rotten in jail now. Of course, they built prison for black people, for slaves. Prison is not for free men. White people were in prison before, unless the poor ones among them. Just as they enslaved themselves first before they came enslaving us. So they have poor. That's why sometimes you see the poor white people standing with the black people. Remember during Biafran war, they say that a white guy set himself ablaze. And I see some Biafran say, yeah. No. Then that doesn't mean white people care about you. Understand that. You have to use your brain. You that believe all those nonsense they wrote and said against Africans. Ask yourself, why are you also not doing that? If actually your ancestors were enslavers, killing and doing all that, because it's the same blood, you will continue doing that. You are those ancestors. You see, sometimes they born a child is dancing or doing certain things, before they know who came back. But now we don't know all that. We don't know that anymore. Before, Africans don't just name a child. No, they go and find out who came back. They name him that name or her. That name him or her used to have. But the name my parents gave me is not my name. The names your parents gave you are not your names. What is your name? I'm the one that found out my name myself. No native doctor found out, but nobody found out for me. I'm the one that found out my name. My name before was Ebubedike. It's not a title. My name. And that's why if you do any charm against me, it will not work. Plan anything against me, it will not work. The only time you see me suffering is when I carry other people's body. Since I was born, I never have financial problem. Never. Anytime you see me having financial problem, it's for somebody else. as I did for my family before they turned against me when I left Christianity. And I like it, and I'm showing them. They thought I will not stand without them. They see that I'm standing. Kakaraka. The way that's, they don't understand. Listen, many people living in America, or check your family member who is living in America. I'm better than them. First, I'm standing alone. I'm not living with any woman making money with me. Then I use a good build, all that bullshit. No, I'm not. Single-handedly. Do you see me competing with them? Do you see me comparing myself with them? No. Because of the knowledge I have about us, we need to solve our problem, not maintaining it. We need to solve our problem, not romancing it. We need to solve our problem, not hoping that any God or any Jesus, any white man, any Arab, any European or any Asian will come and do that for us. No, we are the one. We are the one that can end that corruption in our land, end kidnapping, end all that evil. We are the one that can end it. Who are you? Are you a true African or a combated African? As for me and my generations going forward, we are true Africans, not combated Africans. I can never be born again in any spiritual family. I can never be born again in any religious family. I will only be born again in African family for us to have our freedom indeed. So know yourself. What is your name? I don't mean the name your parents gave to you. I see some people having problems. Oh, how are you talking against God, against Bible? But your name is Shadrach. That's the name my parents gave to me. Alphabetically, that's the name my parents gave to me. Those things are not my names. No. Ezawe is not my real name. My real name is Ebubedike. And I call him Obama. So you want to do it with here. The senator will be here. Stop believing the lies they wrote and told against us. Stop believing the Bible. Stop believing Quran. Stop believing Torah. You are believing those books, even the books you read in school. Yeah, you read it to become whatever. But Africans don't need any school to succeed. Africans don't need any foreign education to succeed. That's why all the education they gave to us has not contributed to our progress. We are not progressing as a people. We are managing, we are recycling things. We are not like innovating and inventing things as we did. But our slavery condition is not permanent. And like the song, the factual truth of Africa shall prevail. God